In this video, we will sharing how to measure the coordinate using M8 total station. Now, assume we have set up the total station successfully, and we need to go to the coordinate measurement point function. That is by click this button, and now it's the coordinates measuring pages. Let's introduce it firstly. On the page 1, or F1 by F1 button, that means measures and saves, and F2 that is only measures. Sometimes you need to identify the point which is if it is right or correctly serving. And the F3 button mode, that is to modify the distance measuring mode, like F.3, that means find 3 times and calculate the average. And the F.R, that means find repeated. And the TR, that means tracking ranging. And the FS, that means find single. You will find it 1 time. And on page 2, HT, that means height. You can set the instrument height and target height here. And the BS, that means backside point, and the OCC dot, that means occupied point. We need to set this to firstly to get the coordinate later. And offset, that means that is some offset functions like angle, distance, and plan offset. And SO, that is stake out. We will introduce it in next video. And the file which you can set the data you have surveyed, where it should be put in which file. And now let's begin. We need to set the occupied point firstly. I have input this point, which is the total station located. The coordinate NEZ has been input firstly, and let's say this occupied point is 000. And instrument height, let's define it as 1.5 meters. Now it's complete. We need to set the backside point. Backside point, I have input it. And let's list it. That is the coordinate of the backside point, and we need to enter to make sure, and it will calculate the horizontal angle automatically. Yes, now we can check the backside. I have aimed at the backside point firstly. The target height, let's say, is 1 meters, and now we need to measure the backside point. And the DNDEDZ will show the difference between the actual coordinate and the coordinate you have input. You will calculate the difference between them. Now we can see it is correctly setting. Now we can go to the coordinate survey. Go back to the page 1. Now we can measure, and you can change another target. The measure. When you know you have a point at the right target, you can both measure and save, and you will record as the file you want record. Yes, and you will input a point name. Now it's done.